Do you feel any different? I hope you do, even if it's just a little different, even if it is just a little softer. Hi everyone, how are you? This is a short, gentle practice to help you soften and relax. We're going to start in child's pose. If you have a yoga mat, come onto your mat and come on into your child's pose. You can take your knees wide with your big toes touching behind you. Come forward. Rest your head on the ground. Take your hands forward. If you don't have a yoga mat, that's totally okay. You won't even need one for this. If this particular variation of child's pose doesn't work for you, you can try your knees together, come forward, hands and arms alongside you. And take a moment as you set this up and start to feel your breath. Together, let's take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Take another big inhale and a long exhale. Could you hear my dog sigh in the background? Taking a few more breaths in your child's pose. And if child's pose is in a comfortable place to start, then start seated or in a tabletop or even lying on your back. But do start this practice with me. Do begin to feel your body, begin to feel your breath. This is meant to be a practice to help you soften and relax, because I think we all at different points can use help with that. Here in your child's pose, walk your hands a little more forward and then walk your hands over to the right. And take your time with this. You can walk your hands a little to the right, a lot to the right. Your head might come to the right as well. And with your hands to the right, as you breathe, as you take a deep and intentional breath, do you feel it a little more in your left side body? So a shift in your attention. And that's what we're doing. We're shifting our attention from all the stuff that's going on around us, all the stuff that does make us stressed and tight. We're shifting our attention to our body and to the ways that we can soften and relax. Now walk your hands back through center and walk them over to your left. This is my favorite part of this, is just walking my hands and feeling how the texture, the ground beneath my hands changes as I walk my hands off my mat. So really paying attention to that. And now as you breathe, do you feel it a little more in your right side body? Taking your time with your breath, letting your shoulders soften, noticing if there's any tension in your jaw. Can you take a deep breath in through your nose and then open your mouth and exhale. And that will help you release your jaw. Walk your hands now back to center and come on into your tabletop. Hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Couple of cat-cows. On your inhale, lift your gaze and your tailbone, let your belly drop. And as you exhale, round your spine. Connect into your hands, lengthen through your arms, feel more space between your shoulder blades, maybe a little bit of movement here. On your inhale, let your chest come forward, lift your tailbone, you can look up. And as you exhale, round your spine. Go ahead and move through a couple of those. And if you want to add in some side to side movement, you can. Let your breath initiate the movement. Take your time. Let your breath get longer and deeper and fuller, and you don't have to force it. But as you create this space, as we create this space for ourselves, maybe you can feel that just naturally your breath does lengthen and deepen. Come back to your tabletop, your hands and knees. Cross your ankles. Sit back over your heels and lie down on your back. And come on into Supta Baddha Konasana, which is just a big long name for bringing your feet together and letting your knees come out to the sides. You can have your hands alongside you with your palms up. If you want to bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart, you can. This is nice because as you breathe, you can feel your belly lift and lower, and you can feel your heartbeat. And take a couple breaths. Feel yourself supported by the ground. Feel your breath, feel your heartbeat wherever you have your hands. Feel for softening. And I don't often use the word relax when I teach because has anyone ever told you to relax? When you're worked up, when you're upset about something, has anyone ever said to you, just relax? It doesn't usually help. But this helps. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, exhale. Now draw your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Go ahead and plant your left foot on your mat. Take your right foot across your left thigh. It's a half pigeon variation. It's a hip opener. You can stay right here. If you're looking for a little more sensation, go ahead and lift that left leg. Your right hand goes between your legs. Your left hand goes to the outside of the leg. You can catch the back of your left thigh and draw in, or you can wrap your hands around your left shin and draw in. I might need a pedicure. Take a breath in. And a breath out. You can set your gaze to one point. You can close your eyes, take a big breath in. And a breath out. And then release your hands, release your legs, switch it up, switch sides. Plant your right foot, take your left foot across your right thigh. Again, you can stay here, paying attention to your breath. If you want to lift that right leg, gently drawing your legs in. Not trying to make anything happen. Instead, with each breath, paying attention to this breath. It's like trying to relax. Often you just get more worked up because you can't relax. Here's something you can do. Be in your body. Take your time. Be patient with everything that you're feeling. Now release your legs, release your hands. Give your knees a squeeze. And drop your knees over to your right for your twist. You can take your arms out like wings. If it works for your neck, you can look out over your left shoulder. Take a breath in. And a breath out. And bring your legs through center and over to the other side. Now you can turn your gaze, if it works for your neck, out over your right shoulder. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Come back to center. Give your knees a squeeze. Take a really big inhale. And a big exhale. Open your mouth. And now set up for Shavasana. So a short Shavasana. Just a few breaths, really. You can take your legs out. If it's more comfortable here to bring your knees together and work with your feet wide, you can. You can come back to that Supta Baddha Konasana. If you happen to be near a wall, go ahead and take your legs up. Hands and arms can come alongside you with your palms up. This helps you to soften your shoulders down. Together, let's take one really deep breath in. Draw in as much air as you can. Hold it. And then release. Just a couple of breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now draw your knees back into your chest. You can roll to one side and slowly come to seated. And let's pause for a moment. Check in. Do you feel any different? I hope you do, even if it's just a little different, even if it is just a little softer. Feel that you have these tools, breath, gentle movement, the practice of being in your body to help you soften, maybe even relax at any point during your day. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, please like it, subscribe to my channel. You can leave comments below. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I'll see you on your mat.